Hello, my name is Elizabeth Aguirre. This is my elevator finite state machine circuit. Here is the completed circuit. And so here on the bottom left, we have the inputs of the finite state machine. So we have the outputs of a comparator over here where C3 tells us whether the requested floor is greater than the current floor that the elevator is at. Here, C2 tells us whether the requested floor is equal to the current floor, and C1 tells us whether the requested floor is less than the current floor. Here we have flags and sensors, which tell us whether we are in between a floor or on a floor, which is what FL equals. So if FL is on 1, that means we are on a floor. When T is on, that means that we have reached the topmost floor, and when B is on, that means we have reached the bottommost floor. Here on the right side of our finite state machine, we have its outputs. So up tells us we want to go up, down tells us we want the elevator to go down, and then here we have idle for whether we should be staying put. So here we have the two registers, and so on the left side we have the next state that we will be on, and then on the right side we have the current state. So the current state determines which output we will have. So depending on the combination of state that we are at, each state has a different output. So here we can see when the requested floor is less than the current floor, if that is the output of the comparator, then we want to go down. We want our elevator to go down. But once we have reached the bottommost floor, we see that the finite state machine then goes to stop. We want to stop moving because we can no longer go further down. On the other hand, if we want to go up, if the requested floor is greater than the current floor, then we want to go up. But as soon as we reach the topmost floor, we see that the finite state machine goes to stop. It goes to idle because we can no longer continue going up. Once we have reached the floor that we want to go to, the finite state machine will go to idle. And then we see that in the case where we begin our elevator in between floors, so the sensor for FL is off, and if we have not requested a floor yet, then we will stay put. The elevator will not move. As soon as we request a floor, however, it'll then move as according to the way that we want it to go. And so that is how our finite state machine works. And this is the completed circuit.